Hey everybody, it's Safi and Marco Dish Out on Movies, the only movie review show on YouTube to review movies in terms of food. And it's just Marco here once again to talk about Meeting Henry Thomas. Mr. E.T. himself, the kid from E.T. Elliott from E.T., aka Norman Bates from Psycho 4, aka Jack Torrance from Doctor Sleep, aka the fucking dad from Haunting of Hill House TV show on Netflix. Yeah. So that's all the stuff I know him from. The reason why I wanted to meet him most, though, is because of Psycho 4. I am a huge Psycho fan. The Psycho series is probably my favorite horror series of all time. I own the knife used in the series finale of Bates Motel. I am just a mega fan of Psycho, Bates Motel, everything of that nature. Huge fan. And Psycho 4, although it is my least favorite of the original series, I do still really like it. I like the stuff that I most like was Henry Thomas. He did a phenomenal job it being Norman Bates as a young kid. I mean, he was great, and he was really just, and I wanted to ask him too. I wanted to ask him if they made a Psycho remake, as blasphemous as that sounds, if they did it a second time, would he consider playing Norman Bates again? Because personally, if I were to direct a Psycho remake, I would either do it with Henry Thomas as Norman Bates, to have that, and that would be so epic. It's not even funny, just to me anyways. Or I would do like a version that's faithful to the book even more, where I would have Bob Odenkirk playing Norman Bates, and I'd have him wear a fat suit, and he'd be perfect as this hillbilly Norman, like the Norman in the book. But anyways, we got to Henry Thomas. This was a longer line. We had to wait a while. We had to wait 10 minutes, 15 minutes, which is fine with me. I don't care. It was basically the equivalent of waiting for Sid Haig or Kane Hodder. And then we got to Henry Thomas, and yeah, he came around, and he was actually really cool. I liked him a lot. I liked hanging out with him for 30 seconds, whatever. I took a picture with him. I think it's a good picture. It was nice meeting him. And then Safi fucked it up. She really fucked it up, because I was going to ask him the question. And then Safi interjects, and she's like, I haven't seen you. Okay, I'm going to do the... I haven't seen you in anything. Are you still acting? Have you been anything in the last couple of years? And you could just tell. You could just... he was God, this bitch. I mean, he was like, what the hell? What kind of a... Why did... I mean, that was terrible. I mean, that was absolutely terrible. And Safi... Safi knows in hindsight that she should not have said that. But at the time, I don't know what she was thinking. I wanted to ask him a question, I couldn't. And she asked him that shitty question. And of course, he said, yeah, I am. And he's like, oh, that's cool. And then he went back to his table. God, that's terrible. What if I want to meet him again? Is he just because of that shitty question? Is he gonna think, oh God, there's that fucker with the bitch who asked me if I still act? Is she for real? And what was so funny was, this was before, okay, it was 2018. This was the year before Dr. Sleep came out. So she's asking him if he's still been in it, if he's still acting, and literally like a year later, he's in Dr. Sleep as fucking Jack Torrance. Like, that is just so... That's one of Safi's biggest fuck-ups, and she's had a lot of those in our channel's history. But yeah, I would rate meeting him a B-, because I was kind of embarrassed. I liked meeting him at first. I would have given him like a B, but then, Safi making it really, embarrassing and everything, and making that comment, I have to give it a B-. And Safi, surprisingly enough, would give it a B+. I don't know why that is. I guess, she didn't mean it in a bad way, too. I mean, she doesn't watch a lot of movies, and she always uses the same couple of excuses why she hasn't seen them. But she legitimately, did not, see him, in any movies, at all. And so she, just thought, naturally, because she didn't see him in anything, that he's not acting. Now, that question is still trash, though, and she shouldn't have asked it, because it's just kind of an insulting question, and that was frustrating. That was really like a deflating moment of the convention history. But it wasn't nearly as bad as Chris Sarandon. So please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and comment. What do you think? Have you met Henry Thomas? Was he nice like he was with us? Tell Safi. Goodbye, everybody. See you soon.